Hi, and welcome to the Prosperous Musician, where we talk about the music business and the business of music. So today I want to talk to you about music agencies, and this is one agency that I have some personal experience with, which I'd like to share with you guys. And it's called Encore Musicians. Encore being French, of course, for one more, and hopefully that's what they're saying at the end of your performances. One more. Anyway, so this is one I mentioned a while ago in another video, but since then I've had some bit of a success on this particular site, so I wanted to share a bit of that with you. So basically I'm going to skim through it and just show you how you set it up as a musician, what to look out for, the features and the benefits, and just the overall sort of rating really of what I think about this app, or rather it's a website which can also be an app on your phone. So let's dive straight in. So as you can see here, this is, if you were a musician, then this is how your profile could look. So obviously you would set up your picture there, and obviously your picture on there, and it gives you steps to follow to get completion. So it's very simple stuff, and I'm sure you've seen this on lots of platforms. So you add a profile picture, a cover picture, write yourself a tagline, add a video. Now what I would say about the video is make sure that you've got something that is that's professional looking. So it doesn't have to cost a lot of money, but if you're handy with the video camera, or you've got friends who are into video production, or maybe you can't afford that, maybe you could go to the local university and ask if there's anyone who would be willing to shoot you a promotional video as part of their projects. I'm sure you'd get a lot of people interested in that, especially first and second years, and that's exactly what I did. And I was lucky enough to get a profile promotional video done completely free of charge. It was just the time taken to do it, really. So that was my top tip for you if you want to save some money. If you've got a bit of money to invest, then go for that as well. I think in this day and age, video is still king. So the better quality video and the more sort of the best quality video you've got, then the more chance you have of getting better bookings, because it just looks better. And you can sort of raise your prices, and you can present a better sort of image of yourself. And obviously you've got to have the skill and the talent to back it up. But so that's the top tip. That's the first tip I'd give you. Make sure you've got really good quality video to put on here, preferably showing you live, or at least part of you playing live, or what you actually do. So not just like a pop video that's not you basically, but it's like a theme, but you in action, live action, because that's what you want to see generally. Also reviews. I mean, this one's left here because I haven't added 5 external reviews. External reviews are just basically reviews that you've got from somewhere else, not from this app, keep calling it an app, this website. Add your biography, which is just like a longer version of what you do. You can set your prices and your tagging. And as we go down here, you add your repertoire, and then your frequently asked questions. So there you go. As you scroll through, it kind of tells you all about here. It's got all your reviews. And obviously reviews are really helpful. The more reviews you can get, the better. And there you go, your prices you can set. You can add custom prices and package prices. You can add-ons, DJing, set, travel expenses. So you can really customize this. It's got my song list down here, which you've got to add to actually. It's pretty straightforward there, as you can see. So that's what it would look like from the back end, from your point of view as a musician. Now, the whole point of this is that if you're a musician, you set up your profile with as much good quality images and pictures and video and information on as possible, and then what Encore do is they match you. It's like they're the middleman, right? So they match you to potential gigs, and I'll show you how that looks right now. Let's just scoot me over here and go into the drop-down box, and I'll show you the jobs. Now, here we go. It's just refreshing. So here we go. So it's good. It tells you here how how many musicians have already applied, which is great. So it's always good to be first. If you can get to quote for a job first, that'd be brilliant. So if not, then don't worry about it. So let me just have a look. So this one was added on the 21st. It tells you when they're added, what the date is, what kind of event it is, where it is, what time it is. And it gives you more details here. It tells you how far it is away from you. Tells you the name of the person, what they're like, what they want. So it's all very sort of intuitive the way it's done. Now, let's have a look. So I'll show you how to do it. I'll apply in real time. Now, some of these I've already applied for, so I'm not going to do it again. But as you can see, this one's the same venue, but just different dates. So that's probably a good one to do as well. I've applied for all these already, but that's kind of a good one to get into, because if they give you more gigs, then obviously that could be like a repeat booking. And that's what we want as musicians. We definitely want that, don't we? More repeat bookings. It's great. So as you can hear, Russian, Georgian singer. That's not me. So let's just pick one, and I will show you how it works. It's already applied for that one. Let's just go with this one here. Even though I've already applied for it, I'll just show you how it works. So here's the details. So it tells you it's in Weymouth, 77 miles away, looking for a lively and engaged singer, guitarist, and themed dinner prior to the live music. So yeah, I can do that. So the good thing about this is when you type out a few templates, you can save them. So applications you can save, and then all you have to do is just change a few words. So I'm just going to send this one. So this is one I did earlier. So literally you can just change the name. So you just change to William, and then you can specify it. So you can change if your event, your private event, which it is, and then there you go. You've got just change the punctuation here and there. And that's it. If you want to save that message, you just click it on there, you add a title, and it saves it in your profile then. It just saves you typing it all out again next time if you get a similar booking. And you choose the video from your thing. So that's my promo video. And then there's the price, the all-important price. So I'll put their budget is 240, I'll put 240, and it tells you how much you get. So as you can see, there's 20% there. The client sees that you quoted for 240, but you actually get 192. And then all you do is just send the application. And I'm gonna send that, and that's okay. And then it's done. Simple as that. Now, and so on and so forth. So you just go through all these. Now, what they do, Encore, what they do is, and I'll move this over again. What they do is they send you daily updates, which is great. It tells you applications here. It shows you all the ones that you've done. Just thinking about it now. So it tells you how many applications you've done, the unsuccessful ones, ones that have been withdrawn, and that can be an issue with this, I would say. And it's nothing to do. It's not any fault of the website, I don't think. But sometimes applications can become they just don't respond. So you could respond to an advert on there, and then it'll tell you, Encore will say, well, they've actually pulled that because the client's been unresponsive. So maybe they've found someone somewhere else and they just haven't bothered to tell Encore about it. So that's one thing that just happens. The other good thing about being with Encore is the more obviously you get, the more gigs that you get, then Encore get paid as well. So your success is their success. So with that in mind, I've also had Encore call me up and say, look, we've had someone who urgently needs a gig. We thought about you, can you do it? So it's not just me applying through gigs. Encore have actually actively approach me for that as well. So, and of course, the more more business you do with them, the more of a preferred customer you are, and the more benefits that you get. The good thing about it also is if you get a gig through Encore at the same venue but multiple venues, multiple dates rather, you get rebookings. Then their commission goes from 20%, half, they 50% cut that to 10%. So instead of paying £20 on 100, you pay £10, and that makes a difference. Obviously, if you're getting bigger gigs, then that 10% makes a difference, and that's kind of low. That's kind of a 10% commission is quite low. It's at the lower end, whereas 20% is at the higher end. So it's like anything; it's got an entry level, and then you get more benefits the more you get into it, the more success that you have with it. So I would say stick with it. Make sure you've got. It took me a bit of time to get some success on this. And I would say to apply to things every day. You do get the emails sent through, so it's very easy. You just click on them, see if it's for you or not. Don't be afraid to widen your remit, and just apply for lots of jobs. I've had to, even though I've had a bit of success on this, it's only because I've applied and applied and applied. And of course, then you've got to back it up once you get the gig. You've got to be on time. You've got to be professional. Get a good review from them. If you've done a good job, get a review from them and get it on the site, because the more reviews that you get on here, then that makes it a lot easier then to get repeat bookings, because that's how people choose things, isn't it? It's like TripAdvisor or anything like that. You want to look at the reviews. You want to watch a film. You want to buy a car. You look at the reviews. If they're not good, you don't buy it. And it's the same with this. And it's very competitive. The music industry is very competitive, and especially what I'm doing, guitar vocals, there's a lot of people that do that. So you've got to be able to compete. If you can't compete with, you don't want to get in a price war, but you want to offer a good service, and the more positive reviews you can get, the better. So don't be afraid. That'd be the other tip I'd say. Don't be afraid to approach people after, especially if they've said you've done a good gig verbally, then follow that up and say, would you be willing to, send me an email with a short review of the gig, because it really helps me get future bookings. And some people go, yeah, and then they don't because people are busy and they forget, and that's fine. But you're well within your rights to follow up, after a few days. Obviously, don't be a pest about it, but follow up until you get a review, because it really helps, and it really helps on here, the social proof. So I hope that's explained it all. I just wanted to show you a brief overview of this site, and what you can do. If you have any questions, please drop me a comment down below. Please be sure to like the video and share it with your friends if it's helpful to you. And full transparency, I'm going to put the link down below if you want to click on it for Encore Musicians. It is an affiliate link for me. So basically, because I'm using this site and I'm promoting it because I use it and I get paid from it. I'm getting work from it, so I'm enjoying it, the benefits of this site, and I want you to enjoy the benefits of it too. I do get £20 if you sign up and get a booking. I don't get any money if you just sign up, so it's only if you get a booking. So that's the way it works. And then once you sign up, then you can do the same. You can invite your friends in, and you can get a £20 bonus, if you like, a commission for every booking once they make their first booking. And it doesn't come off their price, it just comes from Encore. So everyone's a winner, really. So click on the link down below, check out Encore Musicians. Let me know down below if you'd like me to review any other sites, any other sort of music agency sites. I'll be happy to answer any questions down below. And so try it out. Keep being prosperous, and there's plenty of gigs out there, as you can see on here, and this is just one site. There's plenty of work out there if you're looking for it. And keep being prosperous, and I'll see you on the next video.